I'm realizing that even more so recently, people that have hurt me, situations that have come up, I'm like, don't talk to me, don't deal with me, leave me alone. I wish the best for you, but I kind of really don't. Like, like I know where I'm at emotionally, I know where I'm at spiritually, but my God, this thing won't let me loose. I'm just like, God, renew my heart, renew my mind, renew my love. What people seem to forget is that forgiveness acts as an opening to freedom. Hey y'all, Shelly the Big Sis CJ Renee. We're back with another episode of The Thriving House. Y'all, this like entire biblical detachment series has been mind blowing for me personally because I feel like every time I'm getting ready to sit down and make an episode, I'm literally dealing with the thing that I'm talking about. I'm literally dealing with that topic. And so let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. This one got me. It touched my heart. All right, so I'm reading out of Ephesians 4, verse 31 to 32. And of course, I'm reading in the New Living Translation. So go ahead and read whatever version you see fit. Let's start. Get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, slander, as well as all types of evil behavior. Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God, through Christ, has forgiven you. Y'all. So I'm in this prophetic prayer line or prophetic Bible study, however you want to name it. And I'm sitting there, and they were basically giving confirmation about where I am right now. Um, I know some of you may know, some of you may not know. Pastor Tamika Shoulders was one of the people who got a spiritual download, and she was like, I can't move forward because there's a lot of people online right now that are struggling with pride. And I'm sitting there and my jaw dropped because this is something that for a week I've been trying to work on, like sincerely work on, because I'm realizing that even more so recently, people that have hurt me, situations that have come up, I'm like, don't talk to me, don't deal with me, leave me alone. I wish the best for you, but I kind of really don't. Like, and how can God use you when you're sitting in that type of level of bitterness? How can you even be tapped into with the purity of the holiness of God when there's no purity in you? You are with blemish. And it's like, God, please remove this from me. And when I tell you, I was struggling because it was like, I know where I'm at emotionally, I know where I'm at spiritually, but my God, this thing won't let me loose. I even went far as fasting. Couldn't even get through the fast. I was just like, you know what, God, I'm gonna have to leave this in your hands because the level of pride that I'm feeling has a lot to do with the pain that I'm dealing with. I don't want to let people in. I don't want to forgive. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I was getting to a point where my heart was becoming hard, and I had to remember who God created me to be. I had to think back on the younger version of CJ, right? And all the things that she, imagined life would be, the love that she would share, the people that she would help. And I began to cry because I'm like, that girl is so far away from who I am today. I still love people. I still want to help people, but I feel like it's at a different level than when she, initiated this life that she wanted to live. So now I'm here at this point where I'm just like, God, renew my heart, renew my mind, renew my love, because the devil really likes to attack people in their heart. The devil likes to attack people in their heart, in their minds, you know, and he likes to make people feel like bitterness is the only route that they can take. You know, the devil makes you feel like, you know, um, um, you shouldn't forgive people. He makes you feel like you should hold on to things for dear life because somebody else is going to try you again. And what you going to do then? They tried you. They played with your feelings. They played in your face. They disrespected you. They make you feel like you less than. I mean, this world will make you literally want to turn your back on a newborn child that needs food. Okay? This world will make you really look at people sideways. And it's so easy. Just keep hitting the same spot over and over again. Like a target play. That's how the devil do. He targets your heart because he knows once he got your heart, he got your emotions. And when he got your emotions, how can God use you? How can God work through you in any capacity? With after all you've been through, you gonna be unusable? After all you've been through, God is not gonna be able to get the glory out of your life? Do you imagine? Could you imagine? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to be in no place in my life where after all I've been through, now I'm just sitting here walking around bitter and sad and mad. That's not gonna be the end of my story. No, that's not gonna be the end of my story. I don't care who did what. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna live my life the way God intended. I'm gonna pour into people, and I'm gonna be replenished by God, because the devil is a liar. Pride will not take my life. Okay, bitterness will not have its way. Okay, what people seem to forget is that forgiveness acts as an opening to freedom. It allows you to spread your wings and live as happily as God is as intended for you to live. When we hold on to things and we become bitter and malicious and just all around to the point where, I mean, honestly, and I'm not talking about nobody else, I'm talking about me, right? Because I even got to a point where everybody around me, I didn't care who you were. Everybody around me, I thought had some type of motive under their sleeve. And I said, God, this is not how you intended life to be. I mean, I'm sitting in my bed crying on the phone with my big sister, and I'm telling her, like, I don't trust nobody. I feel like everybody is out to get me. What? This is bad. It's bad. And it's because you experienced more than one situation where your heart was being attacked, and it makes you not want to deal with nobody else. It makes you want to close your heart, harden it, put up, these brick walls, and get some guard dogs out there and an electric fence, and put the 500 locks on the door. Like, I get it. I get it. When you've been hurt so many times, when you looked around and, maybe, yeah, it was people that you invited into your life, but these are people who that said they loved you, right? When, and even with family members, when you didn't have like the best relationship with certain family members, and then you get into it with another family member, you like, everybody's out to get me, dog. You know what I mean? Like, it gets you to that place. But forgive them. Forgive them. We read it in the word today. Forgive them just like God through Christ has forgiven you. And I promise, my brothers, my sisters, I promise that God is going to do something amazing in your life, through your life. Okay? You're going to see how the effect of your forgiveness has created freedom, not just for you, but for others. Because your understanding of who God is in your life and in your heart space is going to set others free. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And that's a strong thing to say. And I really believe what I'm saying to be the truth. So I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. This is your little big sis, CJ Renee, and this has been another episode of The Thriving House. I hope you guys are loving the content. I hope you guys are opening your Bibles when you're with me, and I hope you guys are sharing and liking these videos, because it takes a lot of work to get here. It takes a lot of work to do this and to be consistent. So y'all, I love y'all. Be well. Bye.